This is a basic overview of Dreamweaver 8, the software that you will be using during the web design course. Before we get into the software, the first thing that we need to do is set up our desktop folder. So you're going to go onto your desktop, you're going to right-click, go to New, and Folder. Typically, we will have the student name theirs with their first initial, last name. I'm going to open up my folder, and inside of here I'm going to create some subsequent folders. This is very important because this is where all of the different files that you will save to in order to create your website. The first is going to be pages. These are all of the different web pages that you will have on your website. The second is images. All images must be saved into this images folder in order for them to show up once we make the website go live. The next one is Flash. This will be for any Flash documents they may want to add onto their website. And the final one is Fireworks. And this would be for any fireworks images that they would like to put in. Once we have our pages set up in our folder, we can close that out and we can open Dreamweaver. It most likely will be on your desktop, but it's also under Macromedia Dreamweaver 8. So when you open Macromedia Dreamweaver, you're going to come to this page. To begin, we're going to go to Create New HTML. Now we're going to go over some of the different properties that you may use when you're making your website. The first one is our Properties toolbar. This has things such as format, font, size, text color, bold, italicize, justification, and links, as well as our page properties. By clicking page properties, we come in and have appearance where we can change the page font, text color, or background image. And we also have things like links where we can change the properties of different links that we add into our website. I'm going to start off in the appearance category, and I'm going to change my background color to yellow and hit OK. As you can see, that changed the background of my workspace to yellow. Up at the top, we have our common toolbar with things such as hyperlinks, tables, inserting images, or inserting Flash media. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a table. And I'm going to save this with 1 row and 3 columns. Your table width needs to be at 95%, as this will allow it to be seen on any size monitor. Your border thickness will be the border around your table. I like to keep mine at 0, but you can make yours however you would like. The header, this is going to be the justification of your table. I'm going to keep mine at the top. You may also add a caption. I'm going to call mine My Website. And again, you can align the caption as well, but I'm just going to keep mine at default, which is going to be on top of your table. Once you hit OK, you will have a table inserted onto your website. You can highlight the text, and you can go in and change the font, the size, the color, make it bold, italicized, and all that good stuff. Typically, we say that a dark text color looks best on a lighter background and vice versa. I'm now going to go in and add in text to my tables. This is going to be my navigation bar that will allow me to navigate throughout my website. So I'm going to start off by putting About Me. On this one, I'm going to put Movies. And in my final one, I'm going to put Sports. And as you can see, it realigned it, so every single box is the same size. I can also add text to my website. Again, the Properties toolbar is where you will be able to change the size, the font, and the color. And you can say whatever you want. I'm going to say, Welcome to my website. Feel free to have a look around. Smiley face. Now that we have our index page is what we're going to be calling our home page throughout the class. I'm going to go up to File, Save As, and I'm going to save this into my desktop folder. Now, it's very important when working in Macromedia Dreamweaver that we save things the proper way. For this one, I'm going to call it index.html. Notice how I have no capitalizations and no spaces. Anything you save into this folder must have no capitals, no spaces, and end with this HTML. I'm going to click Save. Now I have my index.html page. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, New, and I'm going to add in another basic HTML page. As you can see, it added in a second tab so I can easily navigate between the two pages. I'm going to go to Page Properties to set up this page as well. And this time I'm going to make my background blue. What you can also do is you can copy over your table by clicking on it, clicking Copy, and pasting it onto your page. This will save you the trouble of having to change it. I do have to change the color of my font here, just so it shows up. Like so. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to save this page. So again, we're going to go to File, Save As, and this time we're going to be saving it into our Pages folder. The index page does not need to be saved into the Pages folder, but all subsequent pages must be saved into the Pages folder. And I'm going to call this aboutme.html. Again, no capitalization and no spaces.html. Now that I have that here, I'm going to change this About Me link to say Home, because I am already on my About Me page. What I am about to do is we're going to add in a hyperlink. I'm going to highlight the About Me, and I'm going to come down here to Link in my Properties toolbar. You may also go up to the Common toolbar and click Hyperlink up here, but I prefer to use it in the Properties bar. I'm going to click on the File folder, and I should be automatically brought into my Pages folder, and I should see my About Me page. I'm going to click on that and hit OK. And as you can see, my link has now been underlined, and if I use my cursor, I can see down here that my link is to my About Me page. Again, to create a hyperlink, you're going to highlight the text that you want to link, come down to the Properties toolbar or the Common toolbar at the top. You're going to click on the File folder, and this time we want to go back out to our normal page and find our index page and hit OK. I will need to change the font or the color of the font on this one so it shows up the way I want it to. You can also go into Page Properties, go to Links, and this is where you may also come in and change the color of your links. And you can do things such as rollover link, so the color it will be when you roll over it with your mouse, active links, links that are active and ready to go to, and visited links, so the color it will change after you visited that page.